Hey everybody, I'm back, and today I am going to talk about the craft. But what I mean by the craft is I mean not the big boys, not the Buffalo Trace, not the Heaven Hill, not the Four Roses, not Jimmy Russell and Friends at Turkey. I'm talking about the small guys. I'm talking about the guys that when you go to the Kentucky Bourbon Festival and you say, is the shop open today? And they said, well, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 8 people here, and there's nobody left to work. I'm talking about the guys that are working hard, whether they're distilling, whether they're blending, bringing in and blending, whether they're sourcing, whether they're independent bottlers, but they're not part of that big conglomerate, the big 3 or 4 that everybody can go by. The big 3 or 4 that if they just put special reserve, limited edition, you're running to the store. They don't have to worry about anybody going to buy their product. It's going to sell. Traveler is a great case in point. They hype it up. You say it's Buffalo Trace. People are going to try it. People are going to go and buy it. So how does the little guy survive? How does the craft survive? One of my favorites is Pursuit. They are getting a little bigger. Kenny is a great human being, and they have a great product. But the cost is prohibitive. I don't understand how they really could make it work. They are paying putting it in, taking it out, when it's aging. So of course the craft stuff is usually a little bit more comparable to the mainstream, the big guys. How do they do it? How do they get their product out there? And Pursuit is a perfect example. I cannot get Pursuit in my area. Cannot get it. So how do I get it? I have to go online or get a friend to get it for me and ship it to me, which is breaking all kinds of laws. But somebody has to send it to me because I can't walk into my local store to get it. It's interesting because the distribution is tough. You know, I spoke to one distiller, they shall be unnamed, and they said they are whiskey rich, cash poor because of distribution. Distribution hurts the craft because they can't get it out to us. Because there is no primary source. There's only a secondary market. There is not a primary market. You cannot go in to the distiller where it's made and buy it for cost. Where I am, I could drive a half an hour to a farm. I can get eggs for cost, strawberry, fresh fruit, corn. I can get anything for cost, go right to the farmer, and the family's working there, or people work for the farm will sell it to me for much less than I get in the supermarket. Whiskey's not like that. It is so heavily taxed that the craft distillers have to charge more because they have to buy it back, even if they're selling to you in their tasting room. It is absolutely abysmal. So how do we fight this to get the crafts on the market? One, it's got to taste good. And this Pursuit Double Oak tastes damn good. Tastes damn good. That's all I can say about it. It's absolutely fantastic. How do you get it? Now, I've already spoken about the bourbon community giving people handshakes, letting you try it. That's one way. The other way is to read up on it or take a chance. Now, here's what you're fighting on the secondary market. I can go into my local store and get a bottle. Say this is, I think this was $69.99 when I bought it. Not including shipping. I can go into my local store and take a chance on something for $69.99 and save myself that $15, $20 of shipping. So why should I buy it? Why should I buy it? Why? Because we should support the craft. Why? Because you're going to find these craft distillers, blenders, and bottlers are throwing some damn good juice out there for everybody to have. Why should you pay the shipping cost? Or what makes you want to pay the shipping cost? A lot of times I'll get samples, and that'll make me want to pay the shipping cost. A lot of times I'll just want to try. I'll read it and get into the hype, or I'll go to different festivals or different places to try different things. Because let's face it, that extra $15, I'd rather have in my pocket. So now I'm looking at this bottle of Pursuit not as a $69 bottle, as an $84 bottle. Is it worth $84 to keep the craft going? In my opinion, yes. In everybody's opinion, I'm not so sure. But what I can say is the bourbon community is very loyal to what they drink. Very loyal. So if you are a craft person, you enjoy craft. that doesn't mean you aren't going mainstream. Now, if you look and see behind me, I see, just from the reflection, I see some Bombergers, I see some E.H. Taylor, but I also see Dream Spirits, ASW, Limestone Farms, Holiday. What else do I see there? Buzzard's Roost. I see a lot of things. Two Souls. I see a lot of things that are off the mainstream because I made myself dedicated to the craft, to buying the craft. So, in my opinion, give it a try, man, because you will find yourself buying and then rebuying because the craft industry is fantastic. Don't let the problems with the distribution throw you off. It is worth it to spend that extra $15 on a craft that's absolutely fantastic and say pay $84, $85 for this, then quite a bit of the Buffalo Trace or Heaven Hill or the products that are the same price. You may get stuff that is actually superior, better tasting. You bring it to a bottle share and make, man, where did you get that? So when you go out to get the craft, spend the extra money, give it a shot. Let's keep these little guys in business. I'm not getting paid by anybody. I got my Pursuit shirt on. I bought it when I was down at the festival. Nobody gave it to me. Bought the bottle. In fact, I probably bought almost everything here. Some things were gifts. I'm not going to lie to you, but they're gifts from different people. So let's get over the fact that there is no primary market. And the secondary market absolutely sucks. Unless you're in an ABC state, you're paying higher prices secondary. That's just the way it is. And if you are in an ABC state, you're really stuck with what they have. So you may not get stuff that I can get at a higher price. You may not get it at all. Or you may get one bottle at MSRP, but I can get 10 bottles at $20 over MSRP. The market is absolutely insane, and it's keeping the craft down. So right now, the bourbon glut, the big guys are laying people off. Let's get out there and support the craft the best we can. Because you know what? They're going to stick around, but they need us to survive. And I'm not saying I don't like a pour, some of the big boys. I do enjoy H. Taylor. I do enjoy Stag. I do enjoy Four Roses. I do enjoy Russell's. I enjoy it all. But my heart is where the craft is. And I believe the future of bourbon lies within the craft. Lies within the craft. It's where we're going to get some more experimental things, where we're going to get them more willing to take a chance. Yes. Is it a little bit more pricey? Yeah. But if you're in a town, and they all have them now, you could find a town or local or drive 10 to 15 miles, go support your local craft distiller, go in there, have lunch, do a tasting, see what's up, meet the people. I'm guaranteeing you right now, you're going to be damn surprised about how good the juice is. Once again, Pursuit, let's support the craft. Let's just be great people, because that's what the bourbon community is. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like, subscribe, share. Let's build me up a little bit and find the people you love and give them a hug, man.